welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I hope you are all doing great. I just thought I would pick up the camera and we're going to start vlogging some days at home, as we always do over here, and we're just going to have a little bit of a blast. I've already got my other video edited and that's ready to go up. That's going up tomorrow evening, so that's all done, and I thought I would start filming for Sunday's video. And I just got a package. Oh, and the vacuum seal for, oh yeah, they're vacuum sealed, but let me take one of them out just to get a feel for what they're like. So I needed some pillows for the guest room, and I just bought some off Amazon. Had some really good reviews. That room won't be used much, but yeah, just some simple pillows. Don't think that I got a pack of 4. To feel nice, so I'll leave them linked below if you are looking for any new pillows. I think they all feel a little bit different, to be fair, in terms of but they'll be nice for, you know, the pillows that just sit nice, so when you've got like your cushions and stuff in. So they're not feathered or nothing. I didn't go for feathered in that room, so, but these look that they're going to sit really nice in terms of the styling. The bed, hopefully, it's going to come as part of this video, if it comes when it says it's going to come. So I'm sure they said it'll be delivered by Thursday, but I've not had any dispatch notification or anything, but I may get that tomorrow, or so we'll see what happens there. But yeah, at least I've got the pillows now. I've got the duvet. I need an actual duvet, but someone did say check next. So I had a look through the comments, and one of you guys had commented to say check next for duvet, so I'm going to try and get there at some point, because I've never actually looked at Next, and that's such a good idea. So I'm going to go and do that and have a little look. I was having a look on Amazon, but it felt like some had, you know, when they had good reviews, but some of them were extremely bad within it, so I was a little bit like, let me not try that. And then I had a look on Next and the prices looked reasonable, so I thought, oh, I'll nip there at some point. I also got some oil. So I've been using an air purifier now for about maybe 2 months ago when it was. So it wasn't that long ago, but I've been using it for a bit and I absolutely love it. I've got one in my bed that I never ever switch off, so that one's on 24/7. I've got one in the living room that I'll sort of turn on and then turn off, because it's quite a big one, so it purifies the air quite quickly, and it tells you on that one how clean your air is. So as soon as it gets down to a really clean level, I'll then switch it off. But within it, you have little pads that you can put, and you can put some oil in the pads too, because it almost sucks dirty air in and pushes clean air out. And I got some oud, black oud oil to put in, because then it'll blow out the smell of oud, and I love the smell of oud. This was only a couple of quid. They've got loads of different ones. I'm going to try that. Oh my god, yes, that's nice. So I'm going to try and put it on one of the pads and then put it in the air purifier just to see if it smells. I probably won't put one in my bedroom, because I'm not the fan of sleeping with smells and stuff. I like it just to, so, but I'll do it in here for a while. And then you can take the little pad out. It literally, I've not even got one to hand. It literally just looks like, you know, like fabric pads that you put on the bottom of like chair feet so it doesn't scratch your floor. Just looks like that. So you just put a couple of drops of this in, and then it blows through it when it brings the air. So I've got that off Amazon. I'll leave that one linked below as well, if anybody, people put them in spray bottles and stuff. So today I don't have many plans, if I'm honest. I am going to just give this house a good clean, and I've just got a couple of little bits, you know, like things that you've been meaning to sort out. So I'm starting to film this video earlier than I planned, because normally I'll start filming for Sunday's video around about Thursday, and I'll normally do over a couple of days. It's actually Tuesday when I've started filming this. It's Tuesday evening, and what I want to do is because this weekend I've got quite a lot of plans, and I could never miss an upload for you guys. Like, honestly, I take it so serious. I'm like, I will move my life around. I will mess things up so that I can make sure that I do not miss an upload for you guys. So that's why I've started filming a little bit early, so it just gives me an extra couple of days, because come Friday I've got some stuff planned, but I have got some free time in the evening, but I can film and edit then. And then Saturday I am spending the day with my sister, so I won't actually have much time to be editing and filming. So that's just some time for us to have a little Christmas time together and spend quite a few hours. We're going to go and see my aunt and stuff, so I'm actually really looking forward to that. What have you guys been up to? Are you getting festive? Are you getting into that swing of things yet? Are you there? I feel like I'm seeing lots more people talking about Christmas, and it's strange because I'm starting to see people put up their Christmas tree and that, and I'm like, I've had mine up for like a month, but I adore it. And already I'm excited for next year's to get the dining room Christmas tree. I did have a little look again yesterday and I was like, should I just do it this year? And I'm like, we're too late into the year. It's not the right thing to do. So, and some of you had said have a little look in the sale and stuff, so hopefully the tree that I've got my eye on appears in the sale, because I would totally treat myself to that if that was the case. But yeah, bed hopefully coming, and then I edited my video for the wardrobe. It'll be live by the time this one, so that's going live tomorrow night, so I'll keep my eyes. That was all about me designing the wardrobe and where my head was at, so I want to see what you guys' thoughts are on it, because I am totally cool with whatever you guys think. So yeah, we're going to spend a cute couple of days together, and if you've not got yourself a brew, please go and grab one, or grab yourself your hot chocolate or your soft drink or whatever you drink, a little biscuit, and let's just have a cute little couple of days together. I have just come downstairs, it's the next day, and I've not even opened the blind yet, and I just wanted to show the tones. Like, how pretty. It's incredible, like, honestly. I've never loved a tree when the lights are off and on just as much, because normally most trees look so much prettier with, I was just fixing one of them, most trees look so much prettier when the lights are on, but I love this both ways. I will sit and just have it like this, and then you get a completely different look that I'll show you later on this evening when the lights are on. So it's equally as beautiful, just completely different, but it just looks so full and pretty. And the same with the garland. I was like, I need to come on and show everyone, and just, because obviously we're not far off Christmas now, and at some point this will be coming down, which makes me sad, but I had to come and show you. Like, the tone, like, a lot of people have said this year they wouldn't normally think of red, but actually, I just think it's beautiful. Oh. And I love just how full the tree looks, because obviously there's a lot of things being stuffed in it. So it's given traditional with a modern twist, because it is quite modern as well. It's not like old school traditional, so, but the colours are obviously in keeping with that. So, but yeah, just look at I adore it so much, like, genuinely. It's my favourite tree ever. And as I mentioned to you, next year I'm going to take it off the ground a little bit. So I'm going to build some sort of platform that I'll hide with a nice basket or something, just so that it can come up, because I feel like I've got a bit of height to play with. The only thing with that is the further up you go, the less you're going to be able to see outside. But that's fine. It's Christmas. I'd rather be looking at the Christmas tree. So yeah, that's the plan for next year. And then obviously we've got the same tones that are running through the dining room. That this just makes me happy every single morning I wake up. Like, honestly, I adore it. It is so pretty. And then over here, I've mentioned a few times, I am definitely going to be getting the new tree next year. I just looked this morning and the tree that I want has actually gone on sale. I do think I'm going to hold off until after Christmas just to see if it goes down another little bit, and if not, I can just buy it next year at Christmas. But mark my words, hold me accountable, there will be a 10-foot tree here next year. Because just imagine when you're standing over here and you've just got another big gorgeous tree. I'll pull the dining table forward a little bit because we've got lots of space to play with here, and then the big tree there, and it'll be probably, I'm going to style it and decorate it the same as this one, but obviously it'll be a bit thinner and taller than this. But yeah, I think that I will go pretty much the same, similar kind of style. And then we've got the garland. Oh my god, it's so pretty. But next year it's going to be on a whole other level next year as well. But then the year after it'll be even better, and the year after it'll be even better, because I guess when you just move into somewhere, you slowly build things up. And I've only been in this house just less than 2 years now, so it's just going to take me a little bit of time to get everything. But yeah, I think a little bit taller and then the other tree, and by next year I will have the same covers for this, not the same colour, but this type of style. So you can see these are so much prettier than the bright white, and they're more in keeping with my style. These were from a company called Bemz, B-E-M-Z, and yeah, they do it for a lot of old IKEA furniture, or I think they do it for a lot of different stuff. So if you're looking to recover anything, check it out. This is the IKEA Farlove sofa. It all needs to be washed and stuff, but I think maybe I'm going to do my wardrobe first, and then this will be on the cards to get done at some point, and maybe just before summer. So yeah, something more darker. This, I've not steamed that properly, so that's kind of annoying, but they look stunning. Like, I just think they just go so much better with the table and stuff. Yeah, but that'll get changed, and I want to change the rug. I know I've mentioned that I need to find the perfect rug for in here, because this, just, I've had this for about 6 years, something like that, and it's obviously really light, and it just shows every single mark up, but it's pretty, but yeah, it needs to go. I've gone for more of a traditional style in the dining area. But this space, I just felt like so, like when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh my God, I absolutely love it. I need to come on and talk about it. And then obviously in this space, I have done I've colour drenched right into the ceiling. I've had a few questions on the coving in here and here. This is actually original to the house, so yeah, this was bright purple. when I came to view the house, they had done all this bright purple, but yeah, this is all original. The panelling, obviously I done, and I know I've talked about that a lot, and I just adore it. It gives so much character in here, because I was debating whether to just go halfway up, but I am kind of glad that I took it right up to the ceiling, because I just think it gives it just a bit of character, especially because my style is quite, like, my colour palette is quite plain. I don't really have crazy colours, so to just have the bit of panelling. The only bit that I really throws me is this. So as you can see in here, this goes in and around. This was the dining area, so I knocked this wall all down when I bought the place. At some point, I am guessing this is the dining room, and they've had a built-in cabinet there, because that's what they did in the Victorian days, I believe. And I'm guessing at some point someone's took it out, which is sad. But, so what I need to do is probably get this taken in, round and out. And the guy that did my, let me just show you. The guy that did my coving out here, so I bought this coving and he fitted it, and you can see he's just done an incredible job. So he can actually match, so he would be able to rip this part here out and then just push it in, and I think I want to do that at some point, so I will get that done, but it'll just be when I probably, once I'm going to repaint this room, even just a touch up of the same colour, because this is Lick White 05, it probably just will need a refresh. So when I'm going to refresh it, maybe next year or the year after, I'll get that part done. But overall, this space, and for anyone that didn't know, this was actually a window when I bought the house, and I was toying with turning it into some French doors, and I'm so glad I did. I don't use them very often, I'm not going to lie, but I think just the fact that I've got them, and it lets in more light, because this room isn't the brightest room. Even though I've got the big bay, it just doesn't let in a lot of light, so I am glad I've done that. It just looks so good, and I do need to finish the panelling and stuff, so I'm going to put a bit across here and then do some up there just to sort of draw it round. I couldn't do it because I was waiting to get the original arcs put back on. And this architrave, I don't think you'll see it, matches the one that I did above the bay. It goes all the way round. I actually created that myself. So you'll see there, it actually goes, I know I've put the curtains up and you don't see it, but you can see over this side. I just wanted to add character to it, and I think it looks really good. And that was just out of a bit of MDF and trim. But yeah, this space it's my favourite place in the world, in this little room, I'm not going to lie. I do want to change the curtains. The colour just isn't it for me. I love the curtains. The colour's just a little bit cooler than I would like. So at some point in the near future, they will be going. But everything else will be staying. Yeah, I love it. And a lot of people have been asking me about the fire and stuff. This was an old gas fire that was in. This isn't here. There was an old gas fire here when I bought the place. And I was really keen to have a log burner. And then I got the limestones around. And then the hearth. The hearths are normally until about there. In more modern fires, they're not as long. But when I went to get it, when I had ripped out the old flooring, I could see the original hearth come to here in the Victorian house. I wanted to try and keep with that, so I asked them, could I have a longer bit of stone so that it almost just felt like it was like Victorian. I know that it's not, obviously, but I just wanted that feeling so that it wasn't too modern. But yeah, this is a solid limestone. It is a beautiful, beautiful fire. I absolutely love it. It was the first thing that I went and bought was that, and this is a real log burner. To be fair, I've not used it as much this year, but I think it's a little bit more mild. But equally, I've just been really busy, so obviously with a log burner you've got a bit of work to do, but it's great. It's honestly phenomenal. So that's that. And then the other plan is to change the TV at some point. I need to disguise it. That's going to be a job that's just going to be a little bit off, because, and I know you can get ones with mirrors and frame TVs and all that sort of stuff, but because this is an original fireplace, it's like solid brick, you need a big box for the back of your, like if you were to get a like a Samsung frame TV, and there's nowhere to put the box. So I've looked into lots of different things, so I do need to figure it out. So that will be on my list of things to get done, because I know I don't want a TV up there. Ideally I wouldn't have a TV if I could, but as you can see, I'm not putting one here. Some people say it about in the corner. No. But if I can get one up there that looks like a mirror or just looks so much nicer than that, then that's what I will be doing. But equally, I just absolutely love it all. Other than the TV annoying me, but I can live with that. But yeah, I'll come on and show you in the evening, because you get a different type of feel. Even I got my MacBook a little cover so that it blends in with my house, and it's all nice and coloured. That needs to be over a little bit. But yeah, I've just, even the tones and all the stuff on my table, it all just makes me really happy, I'm not going to lie. This space is just my favourite. It's just, do you know when a space just makes you happy? I feel like I'm so cheesy and I'm so sorry. But honestly, it just makes me so happy. But right, I will come and show you when it's a little bit darker this evening, and you can get a feel for what this space looks like. I'll light the candles. We'll have a little bit of ambiance going, and we'll see the tree and all that good stuff. The one thing that I've had a few questions, I have mentioned it in a few videos, is the lamps. These were from a company called All That Jazz in Stockton Heath. I don't think they've got a website, so I think it is just impersonal, you could call them. But yeah, these lamps are huge. I just adore them. They were in the, is it Film Me Once, the Michelle Keegan show? And her mother-in-law had the big like castle. She had these lamps. I seen them and I sourced them because I was like, I need them. She had them in that, and I managed to find them. So I'm so made up. And what I made up when I was doing the electrics is I got the electrician to put them on switches up here, because in my head I'm never going to lean down and put them on. I would probably always just put the wall lights on if that was the case. So I thought, let's make my life easier and do that. And I actually did the same out here as well, just because I loved it that much. And again, am I ever really going to be bending down under here to put these on when I get guests and stuff coming around? No. Literally, when I'm going to answer the door in the evening and stuff, I'll just switch them on. So I'm so made up I've done that. So it's little things like that, if you're at electric stage, you can do. And then the other thing that I need to figure out I didn't put a chandelier in here, and it's my biggest regret of the renovation so far. I need a huge chandelier. The reason I didn't is this is the first house that I've lived where the ceilings are so tall, and I didn't want to take away from that. I just regret it so much, so I need to figure that out at some point. So yeah, that's probably going to be a job where it's going to end up with mess. So I maybe need to speak to an electrician to see how messy it's going to be. And then maybe when I'm going to do this part up here, do that at the same time, then I can get it all painted back up nice and fresh. I'm not bothered about having one in the living room because I would never use it. But I am 100% going to have one in here, so I just need to figure out how much of a messy job that would be. So if anyone knows, I think you're going to have to maybe, like, I don't even know the word, but chase it out, because you're going to need to go to the switch, and there's a switch here as well. So I don't know. I think we could connect it when we connect to the spotlights. So maybe what I would have to do is disconnect the spotlights and just have a chandelier and just go off that wire. Just doing some wrapping, and I thought I would show you this. So this is just like a Christmas, to keep all your wrapping paper in, and I love it. So, because normally I look, I've got one of the big brown wrapping papers, like a traditional, like old school, and I've got some birthday paper in here, and then I bought some Christmas paper. This, look how pretty this one is. This was literally from Primark. I think I got it in January. And that's the reason that I've done it, because I had this storage, and I thought, oh, that's great for me to keep stuff, because before I would always buy paper, then I would wrap what I needed, then the paper would end up just lying around and getting ruined, and it would be a whole thing. So now I can actually keep my paper good, and I bought a lot of stuff in the January sale. I remember, like, I bought this, how beautiful is that colour? This was literally £2.50 from HomeSense last year. So you could either do the bows on your tree with this or put it around presents as well. I've then got like just lots of little different bits. It's got little different compartments for ribbon. I've got some Christmas cards. Again, I wouldn't have had these because I would lose them. And I just thought this was great. I bought it last year, and at this time it's been an absolute lifesaver. And I've got, under my sofa I have a bit of space, so I just keep it under my sofa so that I can, like, when I need to wrap stuff, I'll just pull it out and wrap, whether it be birthdays or Christmas. And with the packs built-ins and stuff, you could also have like a drawer. I know people have like their own wrapping stations and stuff, which would be incredible. But yeah, I just thought that was great. They do it in different colours. This was simply from Amazon. I'll leave the link to this exact one below. I'll show you up close in a second so that you can actually see it. But yeah, I just thought I would come on and show you that. I have had a busy little day, and but my friend, like, this is a new leaf coming through here, but my friend is really into plants, and he did a cutting off of his plant to this, and he had another plant as well today, and I was like, oh my god, I need that. So he's going to do me a cutting of that one. I want to get a nice couple of pots. I just want a couple for throughout the house. Maybe even in the guest room I probably need maybe a snake plant or something in that room, because that space obviously doesn't get a lot of light, and it probably just needs something that can survive in that in those conditions. So And if there's any other recommendations that you have got on plants that can survive in those types of spaces that don't need a lot of light, then yeah, please let me know. My house doesn't get a ton of natural sunlight, so I probably need things that are easier. And if anybody remembers my plant Megan, so she struggles in this house, so he's actually been looking after it as well, and she is thriving. Like, she looks so good. She was from my apartments. I am sad and I name my plants. I have a snake plant, her name's Morag. The big massive plant was called Megan, and I don't know this one's name, but I am thinking Engelbert. Let me know your thoughts. Do you know when people just think you've got too much time in your hands? I'm like, this is Engelbert? But that's what I'm thinking. But names in the comment section, let me know what you think we should call the plant, because I'll pick out some, and for the next plant as well, I'll pick one of the names for the next plant. And if we don't like Engelbert and we want something else, let me know, because I'll be reading through those comments. But yeah, I'm not sorry. I feel like it just makes me feel more connected, because like Megan, I have had since my first apartment that I had when I moved to Manchester. That was about 5-6 years ago, and she's thriving now. She did not like this house, so I'm probably not going to have her anymore, but I will still get to see her. So that's amazing. So, but yeah, I want to get a couple of plants. I love it when I see people, you know, when you look in a house, I don't want loads. I'm never going to be one of them people that's just got plants everywhere, but I definitely need some greenery throughout my home. I would like to have at least one plant. I'd like to have one plant in every room and one piece of something from an antique shop. Whether that be a piece of furniture, so I've already got furniture in here, so I'm good. Whether that be decor, I don't know, but I think every single room in my house needs a plant and something from an antique shop. I just need that in my life. And probably paneling, because I'm kind of obsessed. If you're over here, you know how much I just love paneling. Oh, just brought these up. They actually feel really good. They were in vacuum seal bags, so I've just let them all puff out. And yeah, I need to get like a sheet and stuff on this, and the bed hopefully will arrive in the next day or two. And the amount of people that have been triggered by these pictures is really baffling my brain, like, because of the distance between the top and the bottom. Like, some people went off online. I was like, it's not that deep. The plan was I was going to have a higher bed. The original bed was going to be higher, so I put them up so that it would sit nice where the bed is. And then lots of people are like, why have you got bedside, or why have you got these lamps below the picture? I'm like, because I'm putting a bed. Like, I thought that would have been obvious, but I obviously have to say it. But I do think I'm going to take these pictures down from here. I feel like I need something quite big, like maybe a nice big canvas or something nice. So these probably will be taken down. I will still use these because I absolutely adore these pictures. They were from HomeSense a while ago. And just the detail in the step and then the little bust. I just love them. So yeah, I just come up there. I also think I'm going to get a mattress topper for this as well. I think you can get 10cm ones. I was having a little look at them on Amazon. So I do think I will sort something out. This is still filling out, so probably another day or two and that'll be fully. This was, if you've seen my last vlog, it was air sealed like the, so it just takes a couple of days. They were just similar to the pillows, but I absolutely love this space. I feel like I just come in, especially at night when I'm brushing my teeth and stuff, or in the morning, I'll just come in and stare, and yeah, I love it. I cannot wait to have guests come over and stay. And then I know I mentioned this, oh, that's actually wonky, I hit that when I was walking in, need to straighten that out. But yeah, I can't wait for guests to come over and just have it looking all cute for them. Yay! Just a little space. I love this little room. I'm going to go and put the heating on. Actually, it is getting really cold. It is not fully dark outside, but look how cute it looks. Like, I am obsessed by the tablescape. This just makes me so happy. And then you can see what I was talking about. You get a completely different vibe with it. So I love it both ways. But yeah, it just gives you something completely different. I've lit the fire. I'm just having the coziest little time. Look how pretty that is. And then that's the dining room, looking all cozy and festive. I brought in some logs for the fire. And I'm going to sit and I'm going to have this on. But yeah, the lights, I've mentioned it in my previous videos, but I did have a few questions on it. So I'll talk about it a little bit again. So I have gone for cluster lights, which the way I would describe it is they're just really close together, whereas your normal traditional lights are quite spread far out. Whereas with your cluster ones, they're actually really close together. So you get more of a full look when it comes to the lights. And the lights on the tree, I went up and down. I talked about that in the video when I talked about the tree. But if you missed it, yeah, I go up and down with my lights rather than around. So I think it just gives it a little bit of a different look. And yeah, someone did say about putting some stuffing in, like stuff in the stockings. Do you think I should stuff them so they look a little bit full? I don't mind them like this, but someone mentioned it, so I thought, oh, let me ask to see what people think, if you think it needs it. But yeah, the rest of the space is just looking so pretty. I'm going to sit and watch Christmas movies. I've got Miracle on 34th Street on, classic. And yeah, I've just put everything on. I've got the lamps on, I've got all the lighting on, with the fire on. I've just lit this, so it's going to take a little minute to kick in. But honestly, this time of year just makes me extremely happy and festive and just brings me a whole load of joy. And I'm sure it does to a lot of people, but yeah, I love it. It's so cozy. Look, can you see the fire? Ah! Let me move over so you can see it. I'm going to have the cutest, coziest night here. And yeah, I just hope whatever you're doing, you're having a cute time. I think it's really, I really need to acknowledge the fact that I also know that Christmas isn't not everyone has a great time at this year. Not can be a struggle for some people who maybe, you know, Christmas can be triggering for loss and, you know, all that sort of stuff. So I just want to acknowledge that and say, if you're going through a tough time and this is not your time of year, I'm sending you lots of love, hugs, and yeah, I just hope you're doing good, and I hope you have your way of your little escape. So yeah, I just wanted to really acknowledge that, because I know as much as I love Christmas, I also know that it's not the best time of year for some people. So if you are one of those people, I am so sorry, and yeah, I hope you are good. But yeah, I have had the cutest. I'm going to have an evening at home. It's literally only 3 o'clock. I'm going to sit, I'm going to put movies on, and I'm just going to have a great evening. My sister's coming round. We're going to have some pizza, and we're just going to have a cute little, she's going to bring her little puppies round, so I'm so excited to see them. And yeah, we're just going to have a fabulous little night, and then I'm going to go straight back into vlogging again, because that's what we do around here. I'm getting you the content. So yeah, I'm going to finish this vlog here. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that button. Honestly, that really helps my little channel so much, and I appreciate you more than you will ever know. And I will catch up with you in my next video.